Hello everybody joining us on YouTube, watching these episodes. This is part 3 of the stream. Episode, I'm guessing 18, although I could be off by a very easy set of 3. Welcome. We're not doing too bad. We have started to turn a few things around. Our logging industry is very much still boom bust. It's hopefully now going to explode. However, when all of these trees have then grown and are then waiting to be cut down again, kind of goes into a bit of a bust. So we do have that slight problem. But yeah, we're slowly looking to solve it. We're going to see... Let's in fact go just press play whilst I talk nonsense. We're going to see what of this stays irrigated during a drought. All of this is going to drop off very shortly. There you go. Starting to lose it already. There you go. That'll dries up. This should dry up very soon. Let's give it a second. Let's let any irrigation unirrigate. Oh, well, there you have it. This will also drop down another level as well. So I'm probably going to give it a little bit longer. Like I said, just to see what irrigation we have left. We've gone and plugged this in. We may as well just keep pumping this, to be honest with you. We've drained it already, to be honest. We've gone and plugged these in, which will keep a little bit of water in here, just to keep these growing for at least half a drought. I mean, I don't think this water level is going to last me 25 days. But the point is, even if it lasts me 10 days, it will hopefully stop these from dying. And it keeps them growing for 10 days of drought. Because with a 30-day growth cycle, they need to be growing as long as possible. Let's just put it that way. I'll pause all of these. These beavers can be redirected to... I don't know where. I've got 10 spare beavers. Got our building hut paused. I mean, but we do need 10 beavers for this and another 4, which will eventually be for our dirt extractor. So... yeah, we're gonna need one more breeding pod and a whole lot more beavers. That, however, will cause us problems because, for instance, we just about have enough water for our drought period, I believe. We do, however, we are on the edge of our food industry. We definitely need to improve our food and water before we expand our beaver colony. So there is that. We are pushing out treated planks. We now have 3 wood workshops on the go. Our little industrial area Mark II. It's very higgledy-piggledy. It's very much crushed in, but it's doing its job. It's not too bad. We will eventually go up to an industrial area Mark III. Not sure what that'll look like, but that will eventually happen. We've got a decent power system. It's permanently open now. I've managed to cap or tap this, if you will. We've got a lovely 2,000 power system permanently on the go. That's quite nice. No longer do we need beaver power, powered by the many marks and generations of Conans. That the days of that are behind us. And I don't think this is ever going to be rebuilt, to be honest. I think that's just how it is. That is a permanent ruined feature. Will it be rebuilt in this direction? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Yeah, we kind of have a bit of a scrap metal problem. Which means we have a bit of a metal block problem. We're not using metal blocks for anything, though. We have no big plans to use metal blocks for anything, though. And with the rate that these are going up, I'm actually going to be short on gears by the looks of things. What do we need for gears? 450, you say? That's a little bit. Can we squeeze in another gear workshop somewhere? Not really. We're getting to the point where we need to start messing around with... chains of... what are they called again? Power shafts. That's the one. Yeah, we've pretty much squeezed in everything we're going to squeeze in at this stage, to be honest. We're going to be needing our next redesign before we can really do anything else. So no, we are actually struggling for a little bit of gears. We're not using gears at anything though, so it's not that we're going to be going down or struggling to keep them, so to say. It's just that we're not making them at the greatest of all rate. I mean, we make... Wow, it's only 1 every 3 hours. I did not expect it to be that low. That is a really, really low amount. Curiosity. I do believe that, yes, you will smash us for 100 gears. So no, we definitely need to up our gear numbers. We've definitely now... We're going to have the treated planks very shortly. The logs... Oh, we need to sort out our logging industry first. Which, okay, now I can see. So this top area remains irrigated. As long as this remains, which I think it would do for most of the drought period. I mean, I can see that lasting... What are we, down 5 days? I can see quite a few more days in here. So I could potentially use this area for a little bit more logging. Let's go and... squeeze that in there. Let's see what this guy's range ends up becoming. Okay, he can cover it all. Let us go and do that. Let's go and turn him on. And I'm not going to go oak trees, although they definitely obviously are the most efficient. The waiting period is a bit long, to be honest. Mangroves, 10 days for 2 days. That's not going to work, is it? Pine trees, 12 days, 2 wood. Can I get it a longer wait period? No, we'll go pine trees. Let's just cover that area for now. Can you get... Okay, you can get level there, and you can get halfway down on the other side. Oh, we can't actually build underneath there anyway. We don't quite have the height availability. What I'm going to do is, because we also have plenty of pine trees on the go, to be honest, we're going to start from that level and that level. Those are all going to be allowed to be cut. Well as everything here. I'll put 2 more trees in there. I do realize that. A couple more pine trees. Yep, they're all within range. And then so eventually we will go and place... I mean, if I just put him here... No, he won't be able to quite reach. I tucked him in here. Beautiful. Go and tuck him in there. And we'll go and, of course, pause him for now. Because we do have a good 12-day wait on these coming up. But that will help keep our log industry ticking over. Because, of course, this is a big turnaround. We still have water in here. It's been 7.5 days. Again, I'm not expecting it to last a full drought. It looks like it's not going to last too much longer. We might get 10 days out of it. But it does mean that these, as I said, that means these keep going for 10 days of a drought. Which is fantastic, because that's 1/3 of their growth cycle. Also means they hopefully won't die, because that's a waste of 1/3 of their growth cycle. Them constantly dying. It makes them unviable, basically. So yeah, we'll hopefully that keeps going very nicely. And that will hopefully, you know, help keep an extra 10, 15 oak trees into the growth cycle. Now, what else? Let me see. This can be deleted. We've got plenty of builders that can come up and grab the... There you go. Grab the scrap. Don't need access to get down there anymore. And... gonna go and build a bit of a higgledy-piggledy makeshift thing here. Like that. I'm going to build 2 platforms here, which I suppose I could go and put down now. Logs, planks, and metal. Got a little bit of metal. I can still play. I mean, that's 16. That leaves me with 50. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 14, 18, 22. Could also then go and cap that. This is in essence stage 1 of Build Me a Reservoir. Okay, so let's get stage 1 of Build Me a Reservoir underway. We have 3 people. You can all become builders. Let's get all this built. God, I mean, we've got 15 days of drought left to go. It's not like they got anything better to do. And like I said, this is all part of Build Me a Reservoir, which I think we're going to go and place on here. I just need to try and figure out exactly how I want it to be. And I'm not going to go and really start building it yet. Well, you know, I've got some time. We may as well start doing what we can. Because I think I want to make it out of dirt. Good old, beautiful dirt. We can... Again, this will be a future thing. We can get... Yes, we can get all the way over. Probably won't have to use a full-length platform. We'll build them up from here. Got to say... So obviously we don't mess around with our industry either. We will need to extend this reservoir. We're not going to go and build any more than we're going to build. We could start like levying this up and levying this up and etc, etc. Won't start doing that just yet. I might... Go and demolish these 2. Let's call this highest priority. And I'm going to get them rebuilt as levees. Those are the only 2 we do. And our logging industry is just about still surviving. What do we got left? We're a third. One second, folks. Sorry. I think it is hammering down with rain outside. I could hear a noise and I was like, is that my computer fans? That's insane. Like, no, I think it is smashing down with rain outside. So much so to the point of... Unpause. So much so to the point of... I can hear it through everything. And... Go and chuck those 2 levies in there. I'm not even going to prioritize them. I don't think there's any rush. Should get it done in 13 days, I would like to think. Then, to be honest with that as well, we may as well go and demolish these 2. And get this full thing ready to go. So obviously all this is barriered up, which I want to keep it barriered up because this whole central area can become subject to a bad tide. However, past this area, the, shall we say, subject to a bad tide is not actually a thing. Because once we've levied it all in, the only thing that should come out of here would be good water, not bad water. So with this and making the reservoir, I think most of this platform area is also going to disappear. And I will potentially knock all this out, and this will also then just become a little good water stream. Could potentially try and block this off, stop the... push the bad tide back a tiny bit further. But again, we're kind of talking a lot of work for tiny, tiny improvements. Okay, this just dried out. I didn't quite see when it dropped off, although we can actually check. It looks like it's been going for about a day and a half. Day and a half, 2.5 days, give or take. So, I mean, it lasted, yeah, about 10, 11 days. So we got about 10 days of further growth out of these oak trees. And the point is as well, it shouldn't die. Going to be really, really close. I mean, 12.1 days, 11.7 till the end of drought. 13.1 days, 14.6 days, 13.8 days. Is that my... No, 11.8 days. Is that my lowest tree? 11.9 days. Yep, somehow 11.7 days. So 0.3 of a day. So I think I might lose a couple of them. But hopefully most of them should survive. We'll see how that goes. That being the case, we can actually go and improve this now. We can definitely get this running further and better. All it does is it involves a bit of dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. We can definitely play with a little bit of dynamite. Involves making the tiniest of tiny pools. And what this will all actually end up meaning as well is that, for instance, these will actually turn around. The problem is, though, is I can't really turn this around because, again, there are no settings on it for me to let it close once this is, once the water's flowing in the other direction. I would have to rearrange some things, most definitely. Most definitely. There you go, stage 1 is done. Obviously, this needs to be sealed, so the fact that when I build a reservoir, and I can potentially then build a reservoir taller than this, it allows the water to continue pump. Might not be too much of a thing, but we'll keep it covered up for now. And we'll see where we can go with it. But also build some dirt on top. Make a lovely little farming area up here. Although, once again, subject to bad tide. Okay, and what's the point? How are we doing? Oh, we've got 330. We need 450. You know what? I think I've gone and used too much of my metal. Yes, I've only got 28 left. I could have gone for the dirt extractor. Although, no, that cost me 100 of my gears. That puts me back too far. The next thing I definitely want is this. 450 gears, though. I mean, that's probably going to be quite a delay. Not like we're struggling for planks or anything. Go ahead and pause 2 of you. And... I'm loath to destroy anything just to change it for something else. But I would love to get another gear workshop in somewhere. Temporary fix. Again, none of this is pretty. You can all see what I'm doing here. Go gadget builders, look at them. Look at them go. That's called industrious beavers for you right there. Then... all nicely squared off. That also then means that I can come down here and grab... I'm literally going to do 2 more wood workshops. Let's get those gears pumping. Is this going to cause me a problem for my planking industry? Do you know what? It might just do. But that's okay. Okay, 900 water left. 8.4 days. We are literally on the edge of how much water we have. Oh, this area dried out because that dried out. These will die in 10.8 days. We should be okay. Can I go and improve my lot in life when it comes to that? I could do. I could very much do, actually. Let us... a little bit of landscaping. Let's go and extend that a smidge. Can't quite reach them, but we will be able to if we just simply do this. No, still too far. But that one is not. Interesting. These two are now not. These ones still are. And so they are going to be one square too far away. And I don't want to destroy that one. We'll definitely destroy this one. We'll definitely take out this one. That'll... again, we're not talking much of an improvement, but, you know, maybe 0.1 of a day. By allowing the deep water area to be a little bit deeper. We are 1 square away. Getting close enough. Send someone to go and get that explosive back. There you go. So we didn't really actually do too much. There you go. We've extended it by maybe 0.1 of a day if I'm lucky. And still, this will eventually help in the long run, I do believe. I mean, there you go. 71% built. None of this is... it's all so close to being done. When does that drought end? 6.4 days. We should now be pumping out those gears. We're pumping them out so much, to be honest. I'm actually happy now. Go and finally build our mine. Yes. These just cost logs. Let's unpause both of these. They're going to both be for scrap metal. And our scrap metal down here, which I'm going to guess is this one. Yes, it is. Can now be for... we've only got 180 in terms of metal blocks. Got lots of planks, treated planks. Treated planks are fine. Scrap metal, obviously, is what we're turning off. Logs. Let's go... I'm gonna say logs. Let's say you be deleted. And because I've double layered these as opposed to 2 singles, building factories by here is going to be a pain. What else can I actually put in here that's industry focused? I mean, we've got explosives. We've only got a smaller number of explosives. Ah, they're hidden in here. We've got a small number of fine resin. All fine. Gears. This is all food. This is all food. And I suppose bot parts. We don't really need any more warehouses, unfortunately. So no, I think I am going to have to do a bit of insta redesign. Do I do that now? No, our guys are too busy building a mine. Leave them building what they're building. Next drought, or bad tide, we'll quickly redesign these stairs. Because we're going to extend this across a smidge and start layering it up here as well. So we can get 4 more large industrial warehouses in. This is all dried out. That's because this was dropped down. Yes, we do need to look at a reservoir solution. soon as possible. How are we doing? Who's 4.4 days? I think he was the winner by like point of a day. 4.3 days. 0.3 of a day of enough to get things rebuilt. How are we doing? I'm going to put you on 5 to start with. That should get us, I mean, half the rate, but 5 scrap every 3.6 hours. We have extract. We can double those numbers. You will be going for normal scrap metal. And as soon as that's up and running and we turn back on our metal industry, we should pretty much be able to get the dirt extractor almost instantaneously. Though, yes, our demand will of course go up as well. And a dirt extractor will cost me 200. We could of course pause our number cruncher because, I mean, even our monument only takes 20k and we've got 13 so far. And we are not near the level of a monument, I'll tell you that much. It does, however, mean I could have... how are we doing on gears? 372. We do have enough. Go and pause this. Let's go and undo a mistake that I've in essence just gone and made. In fact, you know what? No, keep going, keep going. I will fix the mistake I went and made next turn because we're a little bit off getting our dirt extractor anyway. I should have plumbed out a power shaft coming out to the bottom of this, somewhere around here, so that I could start getting ready for my dirt extractor. My dirt extractor, let's have a quick look, and I can start planning for that as well, basically. So, yes, it simply needs to be 1 level up, so I could go and put one in there. How wide is it? It is 1, 2, 3. It's 5 wide. If I was to put one by here as well, which could very easily be done, apparently. That will start digging me another hole right next to it, which I'd be quite happy with, I think. Would be very happy with. What that would mean is dynamite out these two. Now, of course, what I want to do is... oh, no, we're going to have to do the dirt extractor somewhere else to begin with, because I do want to blow this out. And build on top of it. They can definitely be reached. So if I went... let's forward plan this. If I went to build a dirt extractor by here, which is denying me this opportunity. Because I'm going to blow those two up. That's fine. If I go and build a dirt extractor by here, and eventually by here, which apparently isn't blocked. Ah, because it's gone and put it 1 level higher? Yes. No, it hasn't. What blocks this area? A little bit strange. Ah, because the... yeah, those bits of dirt, because they get in the way of the blades. This area is apparently fine. I don't know, that's very weird to me. But anyway, we'll try and build one here. Eventually. So if I go and do that... I need as well this whole line blown. Do you know, I'm just going to blow up all of that. That should do me. And then I'm going to have to build some platforms just to put my dirt extractor back on top of. That's fine. That's fine. And then because this is where obviously I want to be able to put dirt back on top of the tunnel I build for water. And then I want water to be able to flow down into here and fill up the holes my dirt extractor makes. And that will help spread out some irrigation. Anyway, future pipe dreams, future pipe dreams. How's this mine coming along? 40%? Waiting for materials. What are we waiting for? Just materials to be delivered. I guess, because we... Oh, well, no, we have no logs. Of course. Ah, and my tree. Is my tree going to make it? This guy? Dies in 0.1 days. No, he is not. He made it! Wow, with 0.1 day left to go. These two died due to drying out, though, so we did lose 2 trees. The rest, however, we did not lose 15 days worth of growth. That's huge, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely huge. Due to just building this little reservoir up. Did not lose 15 days worth of growth. Take that very much. All of these... Yep. Now growing back up as well. 72%. These are pretty much the first ones that got put down. Yeah, 72%. So they'll be up and running in a couple of days. Well, most of the point, I got so distracted. I've ignored grander issues. You can go and be paused. My grander issues being I've just gone and missed a full day worth of any form of water extraction. And I now have no water. We're going to let them go rest. Then I'm going to turn this onto a 24-hour day. Because we're going to get a drought or something soon. And I very much... Bada bing, bada boom. Good morning, Chax. Yes, my morning's going pretty well. I mean, I get to wake up and play games and stream for all of you guys. So yeah, my morning's going just fine. Okay, let's get some water back in the system. We don't want any thirsty beavers. What we do, however, want is a beautiful booming logging industry, which we're also struggling on a little bit. But let's keep delivering the rest of these materials at least. We can keep that going. Even if we are shy by quite a lot of... quite a lot of logs. That's what that's the word I'm after. There's a name for them. If I can just figure out that name. Let's continue to do a bit more planning here. Because I do think... Okay, yeah, no, the things are getting in the way, but that will be one further forward. However, I might be able to have to do a bit of planning on this. The entrance is obviously one thing higher. That is going to cause me some problems. Okay, let's get the dynamite done for now. The dirt extractor is still a step away. Yes, so we have... It's day 2 of 24-hour working day. We're going to do 2 days straight of 24 hours. Although, no, these guys do need sleep. We can't do that. We're going to have to go back down to 16. Otherwise, things are going to start collapsing around me. Literally. Let's keep pumping and pumping and pumping out that water. This is surely almost done. 17%, 87%. We are missing 4 people. They'll all be coming off this. That's fine. Everybody really needs some sleep. All of you go to bed. There you go. That'll solve that very, very large issue. Gonna go and unpause this for the morning, as these trees are almost ready. Our food industry is once again struggling a little bit. It's going down as opposed to up. The number of beavers we have has in fact increased. I don't know why, because my overall happiness hasn't increased, so people's lifespan shouldn't have increased. And so the speed, or the length of, or longevity basically, hasn't gone up. And so that should mean that I shouldn't get increased numbers from the breeding pods. Not quite sure why my beaver numbers have increased. It's a problem we'll look into. Alright, we're going up to another 24-hour day, folks, because we do not have enough water to get through the next drought. Nowhere near. We need 2,500 water. So you guys need to pump like your lives depend on it, because they just may well depend on it at this stage. They very much just may well depend on it. Okay, and now we'll go back down to a 16-hour day. Because I can't really do more than 2 days in a row. How are we doing? Still delivering a whole bunch of materials. Got a little bit of help with that. My builders will be back online during the drought. Yeah, we're obviously also still very much struggling for logs. Second log industry is just coming online now. Will help out a little bit. Be able to get some logs coming out of there. The first industry has had its mild upgrade. All these guys were surviving the drought. Let's go, and we have to pause you three. 21 days, 1,400 water. We need, it's about 100 water per day we're currently smashing through. So we do need more than that. We need a lot more than that. We need 6 days more than that. Everybody panic. The only way I can describe what's about to happen. Everybody panic. I'm going to pause, because I really need to think about this situation, because this is actually a huge problem. We're not going to be able to go 6 days without water. We will have people dropping left, right, and center. We have a problem. Everybody, we definitely have a problem. There is no water anywhere that we can go. I mean, we just have to run down here and tap this, but yeah, no, we're in problem mode, and I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. We're gonna pump every last drop of water we can, but we are currently going to be at least 5 days short. Not a good place to be. Definitely not a good place to be. Okay, we're now down to 46 beavers again. We're just booming and busting around that 46, 49 number. We've almost pumped all of the water out of this little area already. It doesn't last much longer than a day. We're going to go back up to 24-hour day. I do not want any of this evaporating whatsoever. I want it to 100%, never mind. Back to a 16-hour day. Continue, or you guys can go to bed, or you guys can pause. You can unpause, may as well get the mine up and running. Right, so 20 days, 1.5, yet we are 5 days short on water. Can't really pump it out of here, because if we lose this, we lose our food, which is on the edge. Very much on the edge as it is. How are we doing? Another 75 logs to go. 85 actually, I think that was. Yeah, everybody panic. Everybody panic. That's what I'm currently doing. Whatever you do, do not listen to Mr. Mannering. He's wrong. Everybody panic. Delivering all of our materials. There's still so much to deliver. I mean, I'm missing 70 logs, but I'm not sure if it overly matters, because we still have so much more to deliver. Honestly, by the time we're finished, I think that number will be closer to 30 logs. Right, so we definitely have to do something about our water. Not quite large storage time. Build a couple more. It don't take any logs, that's good. What does take logs, however, is our deep water pumps. Cost me 12 logs. I am going to go and chuck a whole bunch of these down. Keep the pumping going. However, where do we put them? That's just not really, really bad. I have to up our pumping game, basically. When it comes to the next opportunity we have to get water back in our tanks. We really, really need to work on now is our reservoir system. Because that really is the thing. No, that really is the thing that is going to go and get us out of this situation in the long run, really. Which, how are we doing? 12 more logs to go, 1 more gear. We definitely have the gear. We have 249 of them. Our logging industry is still looking good. We've still got all of this chopped down from up here. There you go. We've got 2 logs in there. That'll help keep that going. 10 logs needed. This side is waiting on growth. We've got 3 beavers who don't even know what to do with themselves. How ridiculous is that? Oh, the dynamite is now coming down. So look at that. It's all been delivered. We've got one guy going mental with a hammer. Oh, come on. We'll get to that eventually. Let us detonate what we can. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. And so I'm going to go and 2-speed this a second because I'm not going to be paying attention to much. So if I want this to come into here, which I actually want it to come one across, I think. I do. I can almost actually then get access to it as is. But I want... water flow to be coming down here. What I want is... Wait, was all of that to disappear? No, it's just this one, wasn't it? Yes. I want that to disappear. I'm going to want an inflow. When I go and build beautiful river, underwater river. It's going to be 3 wide. Which is going to need to go 2 down. We'll have to put another bit of dynamite in there. Okay, let's get all of these built. Yep, once again, hit panic stations. We are a good 5 days short on water. All I can do is try and make it so we're good to replenish as fast as possible. We have a mine, ladies and gentlemen. We have scrap metal, ladies and gentlemen. So 5 every 3.6 hours. This can burn through 2 every 2 hours. So 5 every 4.5 hours. That works out as about 2 every 2 hours. That is roughly enough to keep one thing going. Let's leave that going for a second. I will turn on... Okay, we can't actually see that. Go and pause you. We're actually going to go and remove you very shortly. We're going to go and... a path. Whew. Just as the beaver walks past. Then we need to put it down one further. What am I looking for? I'm looking for dynamite. Blow things up, ladies and gentlemen. Blow things up. We'll put that down one further because that's going to be the inlet of our little river. Underground river we're going to go and eventually build. Detonate those. So then what I need to go and build in there is some lovely platforms. Question to myself. No, I can't go and build it in there because it's missing stuff to stand on. I kind of need dirt. Do what I want with the dirt. I don't know, it's very confusing. So no, those will have to become platforms. I think it'll be okay. My brain's gone a bit to mush, if I'm perfectly honest, so it might not be okay. I'm not entirely sure anymore. And then that will... And then I think I need... Yes, I need a platform for on here as well. And let's go and remove him. We're definitely gonna square off, I think. Oh, in fact, I can probably square off one of those corners. Square off these little bits, which are just going to bug me if I don't. We'll do that at a later point once we go and build our river. We're going to need to get further access anyway. And you're also going to be deleted. And... no, I'm not going to go and delete you. I'm going to go and put a piece of dynamite in there. Because then what I need to go and do is... Now, I hope I've actually gone and... I hope I'm not making a mistake here. Yes. What I need to go and do is you shall be a downward power shaft, and let's make sure you're going in the right direction. There. Then another power shaft. Come off here, and that will join it all into that. And I am going to go and then rebuild my gear workshop. That'll connect everything up. So that'll be that. Still panicking. We don't have anywhere near enough water. Oh, well, yeah, at least 5 days without water. Beavers may die. Beavers may just die. All of these are at least built, ready for things to move forward. When we do get a chance to get some water back, another 4 water pumps should see us through somewhat. Might just have to turn these on. Really hurt my food industry. We may just have to turn those on. But that is a problem for next stream, ladies and gentlemen. And also then next episode. Because this is the end of the final episode of the stream. And so the end of the stream at the exact same time. And so that just leaves me to thank all of you for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. When we come back next, we will panic. Panic hard. We will then look to get our dirt excavator all built up. I'm going to go and unpause this as the final act, so it's all working for next stream. When we come back, we do have our guys grabbing the scrap metal out of there. Should just about be enough to keep scrap metal for this, because I mean 2 per 2 hours, you know, is 5 in 5 hours. We make 5 in 4.5 hours. You know what I mean? I've got like half an hour to spare, so to say. So it should hopefully be enough. Like I said, I think I'm going to have to turn on these pumps. I'm in fact, 12 days though. I'm going to go and turn on this one for now. Start my streak going in the right direction. Oh, Beaver God save me. And so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, it's time to panic. It's time to pray to whoever you pray to. Do we have a storage for dirt, just whilst I'm thinking? I don't think we do we? That's okay. The first bit of dirt we'll rebuild. We'll put some stuff in here, and then we'll build more storage. Oh, Yep, it's the end of the stream, folks. As you can tell, I'm reluctant to leave because I want to push through our problems, and I want to keep going, but unfortunately, I actually have to go to my paid job. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it, and until we see you again, as per always, I hope that, unlike my beavers, you can stay safe, happy, and healthy.